When I'm wrong, I have no problem admitting I was wrong. And last night, after I did the review for Kenobi Episode 5, I said that I felt like this would be by far the most well received episode of the series. Because even though I didn't like it, I tried to take a step back and look at what they did with Anakin and Obi-Wan and the flashbacks and the fact that we got to see Hayden Christensen in that role again, even though they didn't do a good job of de-aging him. I even said, hey, you could probably pick that apart if you want, but it was really cool to see them together. And it was. We saw awesome moments from Darth Vader that I felt would be huge crowd pleasers. And I still think a lot of people probably enjoyed that, but it's clear that not as many people are falling for Disney's nonsense as I assumed. Maybe I got it wrong, because if we're looking at the Rotten Tomatoes score, it continues to drop. Even with that massive 9 to 10 point percentage spike just last week, after I covered it, where it was at 52 or 53%, and then suddenly within hours it boosted all the way up to 62%. But you're seeing now it continues to drop. Now, I know a lot of people have said, oh, well, Jeremy continues to use Rotten Tomatoes, but he said it's an NPC site. Well, I absolutely have no faith in Rotten Tomatoes. And I absolutely understand that these numbers are not definitive numbers. They are just a gauge. That's all it is. Now, once upon a time, before identity politics and left wing nonsense took over everything going on in the entertainment industry, I actually did think Rotten Tomatoes was a very good site. Now it's more so just a gauge to understand exactly how people are reacting at any given moment. But in no way, shape, or form is it the gospel. Not even close. Just a gauge. And if we're gauging the overall reception of last night, it seems like maybe not as many people loved last night's episode because they're seeing it through the garbage. They're seeing through the garbage that is Riva. They're seeing through the garbage that is Tala, I think was her name. They're seeing through the garbage that is this young Leia that seemingly knows everything and controls every situation she's in, and she's smarter than everyone, yet she's not going to be smart enough to understand that her and Obi-Wan had all of these interactions here in just about 9 years. She's going to completely forget about all of this, apparently. It's nonsense. It's ridiculous. It's the Force is female. Riva is a bad character. Riva is a character that should not exist in any capacity whatsoever. She should not be in this series at all. And the actress portraying her is not good. I have no idea what they're going to do with this character in the final episode, but the fact that she's even in the final episode is laughable. The fact that Vader brought a youngling into the situation all of these years just so he could quote unquote manipulate her and use her makes no sense, considering she knew everything that went down. What the hell are we talking about here? This is ridiculous. And now she's still alive? What? How? How is she alive? How? This makes no sense whatsoever. So clearly, I know a lot of people did like this episode. And again, I am not trying to misrepresent what's going on here. I know for a fact that a lot of people liked this episode, but I clearly was wrong in saying that the majority of people would love it, because I have seen as many people that loved it didn't like it and are seeing through the nonsense. Again, I'm not here to take away your enjoyment. If you liked it, if you love this series, that is 100% your right. I will not call you out simply for enjoying something. You have the right to your opinion. You have the right to spend your money how you want to. None of that is my business. I'm simply giving my opinion and then offering my perspective on how things overall are landing. And I think the Obi-Wan Kenobi series has been a disaster. And I don't think that it's won the amount of fans over that it should have. This was a easy home run. Easy. This didn't require a lot of effort for them. You had Obi-Wan Kenobi, you had Ewan McGregor returning, you had Anakin Skywalker with Hayden Christensen returning, you had Vader, you're having Luke into it, you're having Leia, and they have ruined it. They have screwed this up so bad. This was not a difficult thing for them to accomplish. Just honor things that came before it. There's a guy out there. Now I know Lucasfilm and Disney may not know this, but there's a guy out there, pretty sure his name's George Lucas, and I'm pretty sure he could help you with building and developing this story and helping with this particular time frame. I'm pretty sure he could help. I'm not sure they're aware of that, but he's out there. His name's George Lucas. Maybe want to give him a call. But that's the same problem they've been dealing with. They threw George Lucas's sequel trilogy outline away just so they could bring in what they gave us. Seems to be a pretty bad decision if you ask me, and they're continuing to do that time and time again. So we're going to see how this finale plays out. I think it's going to be incredibly terrible. And I plan on being on with the Critical Drinker after that finale over on his channel. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some other creators that you know of that will be on there. So obviously, if you're watching this channel, I don't think I can actually boost anything Drinker's doing. But if you're not subscribed, you should. And I'll be on his channel after the finale. Even if I'm on the road, I will be on there. I'm looking forward to that. But that finale is lining up to be a complete and total disaster if the leaks are to be true. And the leaks have not been 100% accurate, just so we're clear. They've kind of been in line with certain aspects of this, but they haven't been 100% on point yet. But there's still a chance that these leaks could line up. I, I don't think that they're actually going to do what is possible. There's no way that Vader and Luke are going to cross paths. There's no way. I can't actually believe that's going to happen. But this is Disney and Lucasfilm we're talking about. So I guess it's very possible. I guess time will tell. And obviously, we will be talking about it. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. We're in Dallas, Texas. We got the Friday Night Tights fan meetup in Dallas, Texas tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Then we're at the Dallas Fan Expo. Going to be a great weekend. I appreciate you. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.